Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Goku and Vegeta banner that has come to DB Legends and basically whether you should summon on either of them and which one you should consider summoning on. Now both banners are pretty good. Both banners feature a lot of the great Legends Limited characters that were featured the first couple banners, with some notable differences. It's also very important to understand that the Legends environment has changed substantially with the release of Goku and Vegeta, as the new dynamic area battles are going to make a considerable effect in terms of the unit performance. If you take a look at Goku's banner, his three different units are Goku and Bardock, the purple Goku, and also the green Goku. Whereas on the Vegeta banner, we have green Goku, green Omega Shenron, who is also featured, and that gives us a very, very heavy green flavor to his banner. We also obviously have the purple Nappa. Now, in terms of the rest of the characters, honestly, they're all the same between both banners. And they're the same as the banners from the first part of the celebration, so you have about as much reason to summon on these banners as you do with the first part, provided you enjoy the mechanics of the specific characters. Now, something that is going to be crucial is, firstly, do you go for Goku or do you go for Vegeta? Now, both characters utilize mechanics that are specific not only to the new dynamic arena, with both of them having different damage types and different ability effects provided whether they're on the ground or in the air, but they also both take advantage of facing each other, with both of them gaining a Dakabi impact benefit should they be facing each other, and should they win out a Dakabi impact against a Goku or a Vegeta character, which, as you can imagine, is quite a common thing to experience in Dragon Ball Legends. This means that there is some peculiarity or limitations to their overall kits, as well as also a kind of current meta spike for them, as they are the characters most designed with the new dynamic area battles in mind. So what this means is you may experience that they are probably going to be the top two characters in the game right now, due to the fact that they've basically been completely designed to take advantage of this very specific mechanics that we're facing at this time and the revamped dynamic battle effects that are taking place. In terms of the actual characters themselves, I think when you take a look at them, they both differ quite substantially. Vegeta is a revival character who benefits from soaking rising rushes, coming back and dealing significant damage, whereas Goku is a character that thrives on being able to combo down opponents, whilst also being able to not let up and prevent allies from jumping in. He's a high burst character that can really finish off opponents quite significantly. Both of these characters look really good. Breaking down their kits into something more substantial, they both also cover Saiyans with their Z ability boosts, although they obviously both cover Vegeta Clan or Son family, but they also both cover Saiyan Saga. If you take a look at their banners, both of them have very interesting banner units. Vegeta's banner unit, Nappa and the Cybermen, is probably one of the most unique characters we've seen in DB Legends in a very long time, as these characters basically spawn a whole bunch of minions that he can utilize, which is pretty crazy. On top of that as well, we take a look at Goku, who has the Tien character, and we can see that he is basically a adjusted variation of the Future Gohan and Future Trunks unit, again also with some very interesting mechanics. Both units, sparking, take advantage of the dynamic battle area as well, which means that the entire Saiyan Saga team at this point could very much be a Daima Team 2.0. If we are to consider that there will probably be the Dynamite 2.0 team, what we have to bear in mind is that the dynamic battle has completely changed how players will play in Dragon Ball Legends. It looks like it's going to augment passive play further. Overdrive is a very interesting mechanic, and there could be a big change in how certain units are viewed. Since Goku and Vegeta were designed with dynamic battles in effect, and the concept of their abilities and their kits were designed around dynamic battles, it makes sense that they will probably be the standout units going into this phase of Dragon Ball Legends 2.0. Something that I think is super important is to understand that even on a Legends 1.0 basis, comparing these guys to the previous units, they are 100% on par with the previous Celebration units. So there is a lot of effort put into them, and their kits are very, very good. We have the standard 3x Z power in effect that we have now during this big celebration, and if you look at all the gearing up towards the Legends 2.0 and the big changes, I think there is going to be probably a period right now where these guys in the Saiyan Saga team are going to be dominant. So if you are someone who's chasing the meta, I do think that you're going to find that both these guys are going to be the meta going forward. If we talk about counters, there's also just not a great amount of purple counters outside of SSBE Vegeta, and Vegeta Son family combo has just gotten better. However, the Goku is a red, and right now outside of MUI Goku, who you can pair up with them pretty easily, and the large amount of greens that are currently available, including Vegeta himself, I do think Goku is probably the unit that I would lean towards saying is probably the better one to summon on. However, I think if you're a meta chaser and you're looking to be the top PvP player, I think you're gonna have to pull on both characters.